Good day guys, Kami here. Welcome back to Langrisser 4.0 News from the Future. So on this last video of the featuring September to October 2021 News from the Future, we'll be featuring SP Lewin, the King of Origins, has arrived the stage. Now, basically, yep, that's what is written on there. Yep. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm very excited about Prince Lewin, about his King Lewin. Look at him as a knight in shiny armor, or the king in shiny armor. You're gonna build a great fandom of him with his girls. Oh yeah. So I gotta say, it's not too shabby, but well, it's more of a silver than gold. So when comparing to characters like Gilgamesh from another game, so it kind of looks, yep, definitely looks slightly shabby, but oh well, not too bad. Alright, so we'll be going on this character. So looking at his pic, he's apparently a Lancer class. Also I heard, and yep, we'll be looking at his talent from his SP mode. So first thing first, his talent at rank 6. So his talent is very short, sweet and easy, but his skill is no. So alright, without further ado, a very great thanks to information shared and provided by the Langrisser mobile app, show you, and let's get started. So right, but at the end of the day, or during the official launch, or sometimes after the launch, there might be some patch done for the characters if they find out he's maybe either too weak or too strong. So oh well. Alright, his talent, also the talent is known as Ancestor of Light. So it has 3 sections. Number 1, increase attack and defense by 30%. Number 2, when being attacked, heal units 30% HP before battle. Then number 3, when initiating attack, heals unit 30% of the HP after the battle. So it's pretty cool. You basically, like the name sounds, Ancestor of Light is not the it just looks kind of on and off here and there, but it's definitely like, it's not a perfect version of Elwin's Glory of Light, but it is somewhere there because it is the starting point, so it kind of makes sense, and it don't over heals you or under heals you, it heals you at 30%. So yep, and topping with its 3C previously, it's pretty good if I'm not wrong. Let me have a quick recap about his 3C. So yeah, he's immune to curse wound or healing reverse. So yeah, that pretty much makes him immune to characters like Listel, and without any assistance or aid of accessories or items. So can feel free to try to give him items like maybe Overlord to boost as much of his attack and HP as possible. So yep, he need more offensive stats and HP. Then also featuring the new soldiers unit that is new for him right now. I shall name it as Sensi Mercenary. Yep. So the effect is goes: when entering battle, soldiers' attack, defense, and magic defense increase by 20%. At the end of a turn, they will recover 20% of their HP. When surrounding one square or towns, there is no allies units on the field, the above mentioned effect will double. So okay, this is pretty cool, or if not one of the strongest character without the effect is easy to trigger, while you can still get protected by your tank character. So this is pretty easy to trigger, unlike previously like other units like Bone Dino, where you got to cap your HP at 80% or above to maintain the 45% offensive stats given. So this not only that, you get to have self HP recovery, and apparently instead of recovering 20%, you can get up to healing of 40%. So that is like pretty cool. So okay, let's repeat again. Number one, when during attack or battle, your soldier's unit attack will increase their attack, defense, and magic defense by 20%. Number two, at the end of the turn, recover 20% of the HP. Number three, if one square or tiles around the units, there are no allies, the above mentioned effect will times 2. So you get 40% attack, 40% defense, 40% magic defense, and probably you heal back 40% of your HP. So whoa, that's scary. And not to mention, Lewin's talent will allow you to get self-heal. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and sorry, forget to mention at the end of the video, I'll show you guys the summarized and translated version I did for you guys. So watch to the end to catch my summary of the skills, talent, and everything about SP Ledin. Okay, so his new skill of his SP mode, the 1C skill. Yep, it's a new exclusive skill currently for him. It's known as Holy Edict of Light, and I gotta say this skill is too strong to be just 1C skill. I really gotta say it is like the longest and one of the multiple options skills you ever seen for 1C cars as of now. So okay, so this skill has options. So okay, it's a 1C skill and has a CD of 3 if you have choose the skills. So follow me. So it has both passive and active. So passive is very straightforward. When there are enemy with conquest or ally with retreat effect on them on the field, increase Lewin's mobility by +2. Straightforward and very cool. And don't worry, you do not know what is conquest or retreat. Me neither. So we got to continue and read more about his skills. So okay, coming to what is conquest or retreat. So you got to choose this following active skills. So it is two skills. One is Holy Edict Conquest or Holy Edict Retreat. So we'll be going on the first skill, Conquest. So number one, target one enemy and apply Conquest effect on them. This effect has, once you cast on them, you gain these two effects. That number one, allies of Lewin who are 2 squares or tiles around him will have their attack and intelligence increased by 10%, and it will last for 3 turns. So it's pretty much like a free command attack aura that you, instead of placing on yourself, you place it on your enemy. So as long as you cast a skill and your allies are around Lewin, they get buffed. So then number 2, when allies actively attack enemy with conquest effect, they will dispel one buff from the target before battle, and if they kill the target, heal back 30% of their HP after battle. So alright, this is pretty long. Let us repeat again. So it's an active skill. So first you got to choose one. So if you choose conquest, you target an enemy and apply conquest effect on them, then the effect will start running. So number 1, allies of Lewin who are 2 squares or tiles around him will have their attack and intelligence increased by 10% This effect lasts for 3 turns. Number 2, when allies actively attack enemy with conquest effect on them, they will dispel 1 buff from the target before battle. If they kill the target, heal back 30% of HP after the battle. Okay, now to part 2 of the option, which is Holy Edict Retreat. So again, you got to target 1 ally in this time round. So target 1 ally and apply retreat buff on the target. And once you cast it, you have the following 3 effects. Number 1, target allies will not be able to attack nor cast active skills. Number 2, when being attacked, heal HP before battle based on 3 times the caster attack. It lasts for 1 turn. So okay, sorry, there's only 2 effects for this retreat. Then last but not least, conquest and retreat effect cannot be dispelled nor immune. After using either effect, the Holy Edict of Light cooldown will become 3 turns. So yep. So for number 2, let us have a quick repeat again of a summary. So yep. So target an ally and apply the retreat buff effect on them. So number 1, the ally will not be able to attack or cast active skills. So this is we call it the side effect. However, number 2, when being attacked, they will heal HP before battle based on 3 times the caster attack, which is Lewin's attack, and it will last for a turn. Okay, this is definitely something sounds fishy, because it's fishy not about the skills, but kind of about the relationship of Lewin's and his possible. It's as if like they're trying to hint his waifu gonna be. I'm gonna maybe suggest or call it his waifu might be Thierry's. Because Thierry's talent is to heal 3 times the caster intelligence after the battle, and this is like 3 times your attack before battle, so it's like husband and wife. But it just sounds weird that if Thierry's be with him at the end, because supposedly she liked Di Harto, so nope, I do not want to think about that. So right, and moving on to the second new skill. Okay, this is much short, sweet, and simpler. This is the origin. It's kind of like the origin ancestral version of sword. So okay, it's known as Judgment of Light, Hikari no Sabaki. It's a 2C skill with a CD of 5 turn, a cast range of 1. The range type is single, and it's a physical damage, and it has the following 4 effects. Number 1, attack and deal 1.8 times damage to an enemy. Number 2, dispel 5 buff from enemy before battle. Number 3, reduce enemy damage by 20%. It will last for 2 turns and cannot be dispelled. Number 4, after battle, heal allies who are 2 squares or tiles around you based on this caster 2 times attack. So okay, I gotta say it, if Lewin's stats is strong after he achieves his SP mode, he can be quite tanky. This is a very good thing, because let's skip PvP for a while. We talk about PvE. You can basically use him and leave out casters for your team, and it's gonna be quite efficient. Or your caster might just need 1 characters like Liana or Foreigner to just act again and make sure he can cast some of the skills on his ally, and then he can go for the attack, and he can just still go ahead and heal allies because it's 3 times attack. And if his supposedly he took a pick on his stats, it's 590 without any enchantment or items, so I think that's not too low. And if you have a lot of items stacking and buffing up, it will be strong. And not to mention, he is able to be in Glory of Light team thanks to his exclusive items. He will receive Elwin's 3C buff straight away, and you can do much more damage, much more healing in return. So it's a very good synergy for at least definitely for PvE. For PvP wise, I'll leave it to the pros and expert. Though I gotta say, I feel he will be a great team for the PvP game. So hopefully we'll be able to see his performance during the S9 match, or if not, during the S10 season 10 of the CN Apex, because in CN right now they're already holding the S9 Apex already halfway. They're going through top 32 match this week. So alright, let's have a re-summarize again. So Judgment of Light, 2 CD, sorry, it's a 2C skill, CD of 5, 1 range cast skill, single type, and deal physical damage. So number 1, attack and deal 1.8 times damage to an enemy. Number 2, dispel 5 buff from enemy before battle. Number 3, reduce enemy damage by 20%. It will last for 2 turns and cannot be dispelled. Number 4, after battle, heal allies who are 2 squares or tiles around you based on the caster 2 times attack. So yep, I got to say, all his talent items and skills on damage and healing is definitely good for matches like Timeless Trial. It's a very short and sweet game match. It might not be very good for storyline match where the map is big, or when there are so many enemies from different part of a section, especially the Time Reef from Langrisser 3. The map is big, the enemies are spread out, so it will be a waste for Lewin, because the downside about Lewin skill is that the CD tend to be slightly longer, at least 3 turns to 5 turns longer, so he do not have that benefit that Elwin is receiving from his skills or his items, that you get a chance to just refresh your skills. So if you guys are interested in PvE, you definitely might or can go for Clock Enchantment. It's a bit of luck, but yep, if it hits and happens, it'll be great, because his CD skills, all of them are no longer than 5 turns. So once Clock Prop, things will refresh and you will be able to just go for your next kill or spam your skill. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So yep, this is his chibi artwork again. Kudos and credits to Grandier Corey, aka Meow Xiao 2, Liana. So yep, gotta say, so apparently as the description said, the Holy Lens will disperse darkness. So yep, he's definitely a Lancer class. He's a tanker without tanking abilities. So yep. And in case some of you might be wondering, back to his 1C skills. So the retreat ability, though it has a downside of causing your allies to not be able to attack or cast their active skills. The plus side is, for example, you can let tanker like Landis, who has first cast his faction buff, then at second turn he'll cast his 3C guard skills, or any character that will cast their buff or guard skill, then followed by Lewin will cast this retreat skills on them, so they can keep tanking for the ally during their 1 turn, and before battle they will recover back to 3 times its attack. That's going to be great and very beneficial for the team. Or if you take it up with Terry's talent and other buff, I guess you can just Langrisser throughout the whole game. So yeah, that would be great. So right, this is my suggestion. So what did you guys think? Did you think SP Lewin is great, cool, just man, not so good? How do you guys think? Leave it down in the comment sections below. We have come to the end. Remember to like and subscribe. This is coming. We'll see you guys on the next Langrisser 4.0 video. See you guys, and remember to stay to the end for the translations and text for you guys. Goodbye.